is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And there they are. Please welcome our
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
And this is now today's lineup.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
There's the whistle. So they meet again, these sides resuming hostilities at the start of the second half of the season. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Somerville. That is a great pick out. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a good run down the left. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Lucas Paqueta. Now it's Lucas Paqueta. Played back into the centre. Nuno Mendes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Mavropanos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Bowen. Gets a good foot in there.
Bowen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Bowen. Van Dijk does well to get it back. Now it's Mbappe. Mavropanos spots it and intercepts. Magassa. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga threads one in. Oh, super find. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And he cuts out the supply. First quarter of an hour gone. It's a threatening ball.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, super ball. Goes for a shot! Magassa. Somerville. Looking for options for movement. Oh, sweet feet. Valverde. And it's Mendes. Tries to pass it through. And he welcomes it in. Mendes got a long way forward to join the attack. Somerville. So what can they make of this? And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Kane. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Decent progress down the left. Nice control. Takes a shot. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Now there's a fine ball. Well, that has not gone well. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now it's Somerville. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's in a great position here. Now it's Mbappe. Nuno Mendes. Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
In with the challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lucas Paqueta.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. No, that's been intercepted. Nuno Mendes. And that's going right the way across. And it's Valverde. Knocks it into space. Chance for a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Mbappe is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Valverde. Hakimi. Lucas Paqueta. Oh, there's a probing ball. West Ham have got it back and they'll have another go. And the referee brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Magassa. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That looks a cracking ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's picked his way through. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Tries to play it through. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, he's hit the bar! And that's caused a worry or two.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Hakimi. This looks promising. Big chance! One-on-one! Lucas Paqueta. Now it's Somerville. That is a great pick out. Now who's going to be first to this? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Valverde. Camavinga. Spread it left. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, this looks sharp. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Hakimi. And he's there to belt it away. And there's the shot! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Substitution.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Kane, can he spark a counter here? And there's green grass ahead of him. He's got away. They're urging him to shoot. It's not an especially good pass, that. And here's Mbappe. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And here's Kane. And it's Hakimi. Mbappe. Mbappe! He's got away with one there. Now it's Bowen. Schlotterbeck gets a foot in here. He's looking wide. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Bowen.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Fernandez did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He has a look up, and he's managed to get free. And he shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now, can they get him away? Shoots! Goal! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist? Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 11.
So we have our breakthrough.
Number 3.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He's gone forward. Aimed beyond the defence. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, it's from... That's clear cut. It's a free kick. No second thought, a straight red card. Manchester United are down to 10 men. Fernandez carries the ball down the right. Now that's well seen too. Now it's full court.
That's good play from him.
He's on it, can he get away? Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's brought him down and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
A formality, we're level. Not much more than a formality.
Well, any penalty that finds the net is a good penalty, even if that didn't convince.
Number 8. What counts? What counts? What counts?
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now...
And that is as far as it goes. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts?